Welcome to the Daily Energize podcast, where you'll get a jolt of energy and a quick tip to help you conquer your day. Now here's your host, the Prince of Positivity himself, Spencer Jones.
Hey Energizer, I want to share a story with you that happened recently. And this story is all about acknowledging your progress. Although it didn't seem like that necessarily in the moment, it became, I realized that on reflection. But before I hop into the story, welcome to this episode of the Daily Energize, the show that's here to help you live your life to the max by giving you a quick tip and a jolt of energy. So thank you for being here and shining your light with me and with the world. You have an amazing, incredible light. So acknowledge the progress you've made in shining and savor that and keep shining bright. So let's hop into this story. So this is a fresh story, as in it happened yesterday, and I'm sure I'll have more realizations about it, but I wanted to share it with you because it happened so recently and because of the reflection and the awareness piece that happened afterwards as I was reflecting. So, all right, here's the story. I ordered pizzas for my in-laws and Katie and I. We were going to have dinner over there, so I ordered pizzas. We usually pick them up, but this time I said, let's do delivery. It didn't seem like it was a crazy long wait time. So I said, okay, cool, order it. It was maybe 30 to 45 minutes total from when I placed the order from when it was delivered. Great. So I got the emails, all that stuff, got it ordered, set. Went to my in-laws, and I'm standing by the window kind of watching for the pizza guy to show up, and it's not showing up. And he's not showing up. Nothing's changing on their website or app as far as like that's getting prepped. Okay, I'm like, that's interesting. And so the time goes by when they said it was going to be there. It's like a 10-minute window. Time goes by. And after that, like a minute or two after that, then they pushed it back another half an hour. I'm like, okay, and getting frustrated and irritated, but still trying to be positive, like, okay, whatever, like, it's a busy night, probably, and who knows. So we wait. We're getting hungry at this point. It's already probably pushed a little bit later than what we usually eat. And so we're waiting and waiting. All right, and so that half hour goes by. I'm standing by the window the 5-10 minutes of that window time that they gave us. And no pizza guy. No one shows up. Nothing changes on their website of saying that it's being prepped or anything. Okay. I'm pretty irritated at this point because it's over an hour, almost an hour and a half from when I ordered the pizzas. And there's no contact, nothing's changed, no emails, nothing, no communication whatsoever. I'm feeling pretty upset, pretty irritated. So I call them just to see what's going on and say, where's our pizza? We ordered this, almost an hour and a half ago. And that's been pushed back already. So I call and it goes to, I click on one of the buttons to say like, I'm not putting in a new order. I want to talk about another one. So it gave me the update, which wasn't any update at all. It wasn't helpful at all. And then it it ended the call automatically. Okay, well, that's just irritating. So I call back and then like, okay, I'm going to place a new order. And then I talk, after being on hold for, a minute or 2 minutes, something like that, it goes through. And I talk to the guy, share what's going on real quick. He's like, oh, okay. And then maybe he said he was going to put me on hold or talk. I don't know. I could not understand him. And he puts me on hold without saying much. I don't think if he told me, it's like, oh, okay, that's so-and-so, and put me on hold. And then I was on hold and hold and hold. I'm really irritated. I'm actually fuming. The Prince of Positivity was not in the room at that time, if I'm going to be honest. I was really angry. And so then I'm like, you know what? I'm going. Like, I'm just driving there. And so I get to the pizza place, and the place is packed, right? It's more of a takeout kind of place, and carry out. So carry out, take out, whatever. I go there and there's like 7-8 people in this small space in the front of the store. And there are guys back there, the people working, guys and gals working, they're working, not going crazy about those. There's like two people I feel really stressed. Sometimes they come work with the clients in front, sometimes they don't. There was two people ahead of me waiting to talk with someone. And then finally one person goes back, and then they talk to other people around them, not the people waiting, but other people, and then go back and don't talk to us for 4 or 5 minutes until I'm up at the counter. I'm pretty angry, and there's still a woman ahead of me, and I'm just like, can we get, after they finally walked by, I caught his attention enough to like, can we get some help? She needs to be served, and I need to be, and whatever. I'm freaking fuming. Yet the people there are nice. They're being kind to them. I just want to rip their heads off, if I'm going to be totally honest. And it was just very interesting. And then he helped the woman ahead of me, and then he got to me, and he resolved the issue. Like, we canceled the order and all that, but it was a whole fiasco that went on. Like, the computer system wasn't working, cooperating. The delivery guy apparently had it out and clicked it was delivered when it wasn't delivered. It was just a whole crazy mess. And I left being much more positive, giving it, and he took care of it, did the best he could with it. At least then. I'm not necessarily, I got to make sure that we get refunded on the credit card today, but in any case, I haven't checked that yet. But in any case, he did a good job of managing that, even though he was crazy stressed, and a lot of people there who were upset like I was. And so afterwards, I was reflecting on this. And I realized that throughout the process, throughout this whole ordeal, which wasn't crazy long, it was maybe an hour and a half of being frustrated and upset. So not crazy long. Not even an hour and a half being upset, maybe a half hour being crazy upset. I noticed that I tried at points to put myself in their shoes, that I tried to give them a benefit of a doubt, and try to offer grace and love, but I kept bouncing back to being pissed off and angry. And this was after the fact. I was calm at this point, right? So I'm not angry or upset about it now, but I just thought, isn't that interesting? I didn't necessarily succeed at being calmer and giving them the benefit of the doubt because I kept going back to being angry, but I did attempt to give them the benefit of the doubt and go there, and I did for a moment until I kicked myself out of it by being angry and upset and like, they should know this stuff, da, 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 da. And in the end, I didn't blow up at them. I didn't rip their heads off. I wasn't angry at them. I was visibly and sounded frustrated and upset, but I still listened. I still was supportive and helpful, answering what I needed to answer to them without like being ridiculously angry at them. You could tell I was irritated, as I would imagine everybody was there. But in the end, I said, hey, thank you for doing all of this. Good luck with everything. I left in good spirits and sharing kindness. And as I reflect, I said, okay, I noticed that I did those couple things. Was I perfect? No. Was I the Prince of Positivity? No. But I did my best to mitigate the anger and frustration. I didn't get it all the time, but there were moments, a number of moments, when I was positive, when I was kind, and then I was as kind as I could be to them there. And you know what? I thought about it. It's progress. The old Spencer would have just been pissed off, angry, and would have sworn and cussed loudly and yelled and shouted all those things. But I didn't. So I'm honoring and celebrating the fact that I was calmer, that I addressed it the way I did. Was I 100% successful? No. But I'm celebrating the fact I made progress. What progress have you made in your journey? So often we look at the end goal, well, we're not perfect yet, we're not there yet. But I bet you've made progress. Take a look. See where that progress is and celebrate it. Because you are amazing, you're learning and you're growing, like we all are. Celebrate those wins, big or small. And then keep working. All right? This is a beautiful journey. Thank you for joining me, and thanks for listening to that story. And let's keep celebrating those wins on this journey. All right, I love you, I appreciate you, and until next time, I will catch you later.
Bye.